Hey, what's up, guys? Steve here. And today we're going to take a look at the 50 highest selling 1986 through 1993 baseball cards from the Fanatics weekly auction that ended on March 9th. And we'll kick today's list off at number 50 with this 1988 Kenner starting lineup George Brett. This was a PSA 10 that received 7 bids, and it sold for $42 even. Up next at number 49 is this 1990 Topps Turn Back the Clock Sandy Koufax, card number 665. This was a PSA 10 that received 10 bids, and it sold for $43.20. Coming in at number 48 is this 1991 Stadium Club Ken Griffey Jr., card number 270. This was a PSA 9 that received 14 bids, and it sold for $45.60. Up next at number 47 is this 1990 Topps Nolan Ryan, card number 2. This was a PSA 10 that received 12 bids, and it also sold for $45.60. Coming in at number 46 is this 1989 Score Bo Jackson, card number 330. This was a PSA 10 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $46.80. Up next at number 45 is this 1990 Upper Deck 300 Win Stripe Nolan Ryan, card number 734. This was a PSA 10 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $46.80. Make that back-to-back appearances at number 44 with this 1992 Topps Nolan Ryan, card number 1. This was a PSA 10 that received 16 bids, and it also sold for $46.80. Coming in at number 43 is this 1993 Topps Derek Jeter rookie, card number 98. This was a PSA 9 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $49.20. Up next at number 42 is this 1989 Fleer Nolan Ryan, card number 368. This was a PSA 10 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $49.20. Coming in at number 41 is this 1991 Impale Line Drive AAA Mike Mussino rookie auto, card number 462. This BGS authenticated auto received 13 bids, and it also sold for just short of $50. And we're back to the 1980s to kick off the top 40 with this 1987 Topps Tiffany Wade Boggs, card number 150. This was a PSA 10 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $54 even. Up next at number 39 is this 1990 Topps Nolan Ryan, card number 1. This was a PSA 10 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $56.40. Coming in at number 38 is this 1986 Don Russ the Rookies Will Clark rookie, card number 32. This was a PSA 10 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $64.80. Up next at number 37 is this 1986 Topps Traded Bo Jackson rookie, card number 50T. This was a PSA 9 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $67.20. Coming in at number 36 is this 1987 Topps Jose Canseco Rookie Auto, card number 620. This rookie auto that was authenticated by Beckett received 18 bids, and it sold for just short of $70. We're back to the early 1990s at number 35 with this 1993 Stadium Club Ken Griffey Jr., card number 707. This was a PSA 10 that received 9 bids, and it sold for $72 even. Up next at number 34 is this 1988 Fleer Nolan Ryan, card number 455. This was a PSA 10 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $74.40. Coming in at number 33 is this 1990 Topps Frank Thomas Rookie Auto, card number 414. This was a PSA 8 with a 10 grade for the auto that received 34 bids, and it sold for $81.60. Take that back-to-back newcomers to the list at number 32 with this 1992 Fleer Update Mike Piazza Rookie, card number U92. This was a PSA 9 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $88.80. Coming in at number 31 is this 1990 Baseball Cards Magazine hand-cut Bo Jackson, card number 41. This was a PSA 10 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $96. And kicking off the top 30 of today's list is this 1993 Kenner starting lineup portrait Ken Griffey Jr. This was a PSA 10 that received 12 bids, and it also sold for $96 even. Up next at number 29 is this 1990 Topps Frank Thomas Rookie, card number 414. This rookie was in a PSA 10 that received 19 bids, and it sold for just over $100. Coming in at number 28 is this 1989 Topps Nolan Ryan, card number 530. This was a PSA 10 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $105.60. Up next at number 27 is this 1987 Topps Traded Greg Maddux Rookie, card number 70T. This was a PSA 10 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $108. Coming in at number 26 is this 1993 Topps Gold Derek Jeter Rookie, card number 98. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $108. Up next at number 25 is this 1988 Fleer Glossy Nolan Ryan, card number 455. This was a PSA 10 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $108. The Kids back at number 24 with this 1990 Leaf Ken Griffey Jr., card number 245. This was a PSA 10 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $120. We welcome a newcomer to the list at number 23 with this 1993 Finest Tom Glavine refractor, card number 87. This refractor that was in an SGC authenticated slab received 17 bids, and it sold for $126. Up next at number 22 is this 1986 Donruss Nolan Ryan, card number 258. This was a PSA 10 that received 8 bids, and it sold for $138. Coming in at number 21 is this 1987 Fleer Update Glossy Greg Maddux rookie, card number U68. This rookie was in a PSA 10 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $162. And kicking off the top 20 of today's list is this 1990 Upper Deck Nolan Ryan auto, card number 734. This was a PSA 9 with a 9 grade for the auto that received 25 bids, and it sold for $174. Up next at number 19 is this 1986 Donruss The Rookies Barry Bonds rookie, card number 11. This was a PSA 10 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $180. Coming in at number 18 is this 1989 Fleer Bill Ripken FF Air rookie, card number 616. This was a PSA 9 that received 34 bids, and it sold for $186. Up next at number 17 is this 1989 Topps Traded Ken Griffey Jr. rookie auto, card number 41T. This rookie auto that was in a BGS authenticated slab received 15 bids, and it also sold for $186. Coming in at number 16 is this 1986 Donruss The Rookies Bo Jackson rookie, card number 38. This was a PSA 10 that received 21 bids, and it sold for $198. The Big Hurt's back at number 15 with this 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas rookie, card number 300. This was a PSA 10 that received 15 bids, and it also sold for just short of $200. Up next at number 14 is this 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, card number 1. This star rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 20 bids, and it sold for $204. Coming in at number 13 is this 1987 Topps Tiffany Ricky Henderson, card number 735. This was a PSA 10 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $216. Up next at number 12 is this 1987 Boardwalk and Baseball George Brett, card number 13. This was a PSA 10 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $222. Coming in at number 11 is this 1989 Score Traded Ken Griffey Jr. rookie auto, card number 100T. This was a PSA 9 with a 10 grade for the auto that received 16 bids, and it sold for $240. Make that back-to-back appearances to kick off the top 10 with this 1989 Fleer Glossy Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, card number 548. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $252. Up next at number 9 is this 1993 SP Foil Derek Jeter rookie, card number 279. This rookie was in a BGS 8.5 that received 29 bids, and it also sold for $252. Coming in at number 8 is this 1989 Fleer Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, card number 548. This was a PSA 10 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $300 even. Up next at number 7 is this 1987 Fleer Barry Bonds rookie, card number 604. This rookie was in a PSA 10 that received 27 bids, and it sold for $312. Coming in at number 6 is this 1988 Best San Bernardino Spirit Ken Griffey Jr., card number 1. This pre-rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $360. Alright guys, and before we get to the top 5, I did pull aside 6 quick bonus cards to share with you today. We'll start off with this 1989 Topps Barry Bonds, card number 620. This was a PSA 10 that received 11 bids, and it sold for just short of $40. Up next is a card that usually makes the top 50 but missed this list. We get this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan rookie, card number SP1. This was in a CGC authenticated slab that received 12 bids, and it sold for $37.20. For our third bonus card, I ran across this classic 1990 Topps Ken Griffey Jr., card number 336. This was a PSA 9 that received 8 bids, and it sold for $36. Up next is this 1991 Fleer featuring Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Bonds with card number 710. This was a PSA 9 that received 9 bids, and it also sold for $36 even. For one Junk Wax era oddball card, I found this 1992 MTV Rockin' Jock Frank Thomas, card number 2. This was a PSA 9 that received 8 bids, and it sold for $27.60. And for our sixth and final bonus card, we get this 1987 Topps Traded Fred McGriff rookie, card number 74T. This was a PSA 9 that received 5 bids, and it sold for $22.80. And kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1987 Donruss Greg Maddux rookie, card number 36. This rated rookie was in a PSA 10 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $360. Up next at number 4 is this 1993 Finest Cal Ripken Jr. Refractor, card number 96. This refractor was in an SGC authenticated slab that received 26 bids, and it sold for $630. Coming in at number 3 is this 1987 Leaf Greg Maddux rookie, card number 36. This rated rookie was in a PSA 10 that received 27 bids, and it sold for $1,290. Up next at number 2 is this 1993 Topps Gold Derek Jeter rookie, card number 98. This rookie was in a PSA 10 that received 43 bids, and it sold for $1,950. And topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1991 Topps Desert Shield Cal Ripken Jr. Auto, card number 150. This was a PSA 10 with a 10 grade for the auto that received 34 bids, and it sold for $2,880. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.